dropping between the two central defenders to just pick it up. And he's happy to take it again from his keeper.
Fair play to Matty Grimes, he's happy to receive the ball anywhere on the field. Both him and Selina.
Lost it out though, and it's back again with Murphy. Neither a shot nor a cross, and certainly Nordfeldt's not worried about that.
No.
Normally does better than that, Jay Rodriguez, the former Southampton man.
We had lots of possession last Friday, and it's the same tonight now, but we've got to create some chances and get some goals.
Dyer touching off. Byers, Grimes swapping passes. Dyer now able to move forward and just trying to put it around the back for Dan James, but
unlucky.
That will be Van der Horns. He's given that one away on the halfway line, and straight away Murphy looking to pick it up. Just drops it back. It's a poor cross, easily cleared. Over one challenge from Selina, just a little bit tight, and Connor Roberts has to make do with a throw in over on the far side. It's a bizarre throw.
Yeah. Good tackle.
He did the block from Kyle Norton. Rodriguez looking to get the Albion going again. Brunt on his left foot, lifting it high.
They're not afraid to shoot, anyway.
Just taking a little nick on the way, and it's gone for the first Albion corner.
Yeah, just it's clipped it. Got to defend this, because when they came down here, they scored 2 goals from corners in the first half. Remember?
There's one of the men that's always been a threat for West Brom against Swansea.
Get it away, lads.
Ahmed Hegazi, central defender, coming forward, and in it goes into the crowd, but it doesn't get past the first man. Headed away by Connor Roberts. He's back out there again, limiting the space, but he's being turned. He's chasing. The ball comes in. It's cleared away. It's Dyer with time. On to Selina, still in Swansea's possession. Space seems to be at a premium over on that right side for Swansea at the moment, though. And they've given it away. There's been some sloppy passing from both sides with them.
That's the problem. But a few opportunities to make crosses in, and everyone has been poor so far, thankfully for us.
Selina, 2 on him straight away as soon as he gets the ball, but that leaves space for Kyle Norton. Just patient build-up by the men from the Liberty Stadium. And there's a nice little movement by Dyer to create space for himself. Routledge, we haven't seen a great deal of Wayne Routledge yet in the game, but he's getting involved now. Selina has Norton in support, but prefers to go back in the middle. There's a run just over on the far right hand side, and they were trying to get it through to Connor Roberts, and it didn't have the pace. It's going to be cleared away by Connor Townsend, the left back. And still a West Brom run with Gale into the box. Oh, there's a push and a look at the referee, and thankfully he points as a goal kick. Wyndham, you said at the same time as me.
Got to be careful nowadays in the box there. Chance.
There wasn't a huge amount of complaint from West Bromwich Albion in relation to that one.
Well defended now.
And Holgate sends it back.
But he Dan's up the middle of the terrain now, and we haven't seen him yet in possession. Whereas it's easier to get it to him when he's wide, you know. Not only missing Ollie for his goals, he's got 17 goals, which is wonderful, but the other part of his play was chasing down people, pinching balls back and keeping possession of the ball.
There's Harper. Should be a Swansea City throw, and it is. Here's that little push in the penalty area.
See Van der Horn's quick, see he was back with him.
Now I know, Wyndham, if that had been down the other end, you would have been jumping out of the chair and shouting.
Penalty. We don't get many anyway.
A little bit of a let-off for Swansea City, I think.
Nah, he went down far too easy. Too many people do that now. They just touch you in the box and they fall down.
Grimes, movement ahead, chips it through into the space. First time Swansea really have looked to get behind. Routledge looking up to see what's with him. Over on the far side, he picks out his man Connor Roberts. Roberts now has support in the centre, goes for the shot himself, and it hits the post and comes back out. Still a chance, Routledge trying to line it up. First real chance of the evening for Swansea City, and they hit the far post and it bounces away. They come again though.
That's with his left foot.
Norton can't get it through the crowd.
The keeper was well beaten there. Unlucky Swans there.
We'll have another look at that one in a moment, but we thought that was going to creep in on the far side, but it stays 0-0.
So like Connor Roberts playing right back, he seems to get forward just as well from there as he does when he plays wide right.
Well, feature of the game so far is if you're prepared to have a shot either side, you've got a chance, and West Brom have lashed a few over the crossbar. Swansea have hit the upright. They're back in possession.
It's 40 minutes now and Dan hasn't touched the ball, and he's our best player, so we've got to look for ways to get Dan James in possession.
Norton touched on to Routledge. He's got all the tricks. Can he find the way to bring others into the game? Norton again down that line for Selina. There's two with him, but he whips the ball in, taken on the chest of Hegazi, and it drops and it's cleared right-footed upfield. Murphy, Harper, Crossfield, Townsend picking it up. There's one to stretch for, and Swansea have it. Selina, he's going on his own for a moment. Now he slips at the edge of the penalty area to try and get Dan James through, but almost got a little bit over complicated in the move. He was running at them.
He's always looking for space, Selina. He's always looking to play a ball in. He's not prepared to just pass it sideways. He wants to create something. Nearly did there.
Calm and composed from Mike van der Horn. But the ball forward didn't have the same quality. Before the game, Swansea a 3-1 shot to win away tonight. They're under pressure here, the cross coming into the box, but that's not going to cause any problems, and it bounces away. Swansea have Routledge back. Battling for that ball, Livermore turning him. Mason crossing it in. It's a decent ball to the far post, and Christopher Nordfeldt takes no chances and stretches and punches clear.
Defenders love keepers who come out to catch balls and punch balls away. That's their job. That was excellent.
box as a shot, and again wide, high. It's very much
twice he's struck it into the crowd, Rodriguez.
Here's that chance again from Roberts,
yeah.
Wyndham.
Great effort. God, why didn't it bounce inside the post? Well played. Well, if you keep it at a touch, I don't know.
Just didn't sit right for Wayne Routledge then coming back. Don't worry, you haven't missed anything. That's not going to count. Whistle long gone. As I say, Scott Duncan, he's from Northumberland. He's been refereeing in the EFL since 2012. Selina again on the run. Roberts in space on that right hand side, and Byers finds him. Grimes trying to put it through 3 almost. Again cleared away, and Swansea have it back on the halfway line. Very similar opening 18 minutes or so to Friday night at Norwich. Plenty of possession, chipping away, not quite got that cutting edge in the final third. Maybe the passing a little
Dan
more
James
loose.
hasn't had a kick yet.
There's the overlap from Holgate. And he's going to get a free kick for that, I would have thought.
He's got to do that there.
No, he didn't, by the look of it. Yes, he has.
They go down so easy now. He's a big, strong lad. He could have burst out of that. He retained possession.
It turns out he didn't get the free kick. The referee read it the same as Wyndham Evans, but they have the ball here, and there's another foul.
Big side man, West Brom, they. Some big lads there. Got to defend this.
In will come the ball from the right hand side. Delivered near post and in! Well, nobody touched it. Brunt is going to claim it. And that's a shocker at the back. Nobody took any responsibility to clear it.
Defend the near post. Everybody knows there's a near post ball coming in. You've got to clear that.
Well, it's Brunt's 44th goal in total for West Bromwich Albion. He probably won't score any easier ones. Just trickles it in at the near post.
Yeah. Kyle Norton just didn't get to the ball.
Norton, the only player there.
Get to it. No. Oh, that's far too easy, that is. Nordfeldt, you know, just have a dive for it, lad.
And he probably can't believe his luck as caretaker manager, James Shand. His side.
That was a soft goal, wasn't it?
Taking the lead early on. And it's the usual story for all the possession, all the passing. It's the side that puts the ball in the net.
Yeah, counts for nothing. Got to score goals. It's a poor goal to concede that, Courtney.
I don't think for 1 minute Chris Brunt expected when he hit that one that it was going to find its way to the back of the net. Didn't have a great deal of power.
No.
West Bromwich Albion, a goal to the good. Graham Potter there on the side, just trying to rejig a few things. But we do need to see more Dan James and more of Selina on the ball. We need to see Routledge running at people.
There's Dan now.
It's just bounced up on his hand, and he knew straight away. And if the referee wasn't sure, then Dan James's body language perhaps gave it away that that was a handball. West Brom back in the Championship this season after 8 seasons in the Premier League. So often regarded as the boing boing baggies, but they haven't been bouncing up and down too much. There's been a bit of stability.
Always been a big club though, always been First Division. West Bromwich Albion, Aston Villa, Birmingham City. Big clubs.
Alright, we've got another free kick. We need to be watching this, and Brunt just has that little look at the near post and thinks, I wonder if I could do this again. You'd like to think not. Completely different angle this time. He may well fancy trying to lift it over the wall and go to Nordveldt's left. Takes a run up that would fit with going direct, but he lifts it instead to the far post, and well, there weren't any Swansea players there. There were plenty of blue and white striped shirts, and Swansea almost made to pay for a second time in a couple of minutes.
He has got a quality left foot, Brunt. Oh, there's a chance again.
And Dawson cracks himself against that pole holding the back of the goal up.
Should have scored, really. You don't want to give him too many free kicks. Could have been 2-0 there.
Swansea needing to find a way back into this game then. Just a reminder, and it is so early in the night, we're not expecting to see any of these at this stage, but it's Barry McKay, Declan John, Erwin Mulder, Jay Fulton, Jan Danda, Courtney Baker-Richardson and Kian Harris on the substitutes bench this evening. Rodriguez seeing if he could take on Connor Roberts. Not successfully is the answer. Well, at home they haven't found themselves in front too much of late, West Brom.
They're lucky to be in front tonight. You know, Swans have been the better side by far, the first 20 odd minutes.
Well, they went 1-0 up against Ipswich at the weekend. That was a deflected shot that gave them a bit of fortune from a free kick. They've definitely had a bit of fortune here tonight. Before that, they lost at home to Sheffield United.
It's a free kick for us.
And drew with Nottingham Forest, so their last and most recent home matches, not bringing a huge amount of success, albeit they are still in the playoff places.
First time Dan gets the ball, somebody kicks him down.
Well, numbers wise, West Brom have it on the edge of the penalty area. Let's see if Swansea can work this ball into space, though. No, they can't. It's easily cleared. It'll be picked up by Norton. Roberts available over on the right hand side.
Grimes will be disappointed with that free kick. He's a better player than that.
Well, you wouldn't expect Pep Guardiola to be making the trip down to scout this one ahead of the weekend's FA Cup tie, but he will definitely have representatives at the Hawthorns this evening, such as the thoroughness of his work. And at the moment, they will probably feel they'll be able to contain the Swans at this stage, because Swansea have had just that one shot, the one that came back off the post. James going forward.
A free kick.
Down he goes.
He's come out wide left now, he's had 2 free kicks.
Coloured boots, Wyndham. Didn't have those in your day?
Yes, they did actually, but...
Yeah? What was the choice, black or white?
Black with 3 white stripes. You had to be a good player to wear white boots in them days.
Byers does this free kick in, edge of the penalty area. Dyer, well, seemed to duck out of that one. And as a result, it's cleared up to the halfway line. Back to the Swans penalty area. Did you ever venture beyond black boots?
Never, ever. And I loved marking people with the white and yellow boots.
See if you could mess them up a bit.
Aye.
I had to be patient.
See, Matty Grimes got one heck of a left foot. Just get him more confident, game after game. Give it back to him.
Just finding they can get this far upfield and keep possession, but when they have to be brave and venture onwards, it gets a little bit more difficult. And that's the big gap that's left by the absence of Ollie McBurney.
Let's hope he's fit for Saturday, anyway. Every player on the books would love to be playing against Man City on Saturday.
Dyer, the pace of the move quickens. Dyer going for the shot himself. It deflects in the air.
Chance.
They're coming in. Chance shot saved.
Oh.
When it was Routledge in the end that got the opportunity. Dyer created the space for the shot. The keeper beat it back.
Anywhere wide of the keeper was a goal.
And then you had Routledge and Roberts running in. Maybe another chance here. Selina trying to create it, but can't do so without the ball. And Rodriguez brings it away.
Was a great chance that was. Hit it right at the keeper.
Well, maybe a goal down, but they've had a couple of good opportunities, and maybe they'll get another one now. Selina, we know he can hit these, but he hasn't got the space as yet. Roberts, the supporter. Dyer, little touch, Byers can't dig it out from under his feet.
God, he's a big lad, him.
Dan James will keep that one in and more, if he wants to, that is. Selina touched on. Dan James breaking into the box, hits it right footed. Keeper makes the save. Back out to Dyer.
Yeah. Oh, God alive.
Just wide.
What a chance. That's two chances there.
Well, they're certainly creating.
Look at this. Good save the keeper, in fairness. And a strike there. Come on, Swans.
I think the keeper probably had the second one covered from Dyer, but the first one just makes himself big and gets lucky.
He did run at him, the same as the other chance. Good play by the Swans, though.
It's all come about from the little tweak that Graham Potter made just after they went a goal behind and put Dan James out on the left-hand side.
Yeah.
Since then, they've created probably 4 good opportunities.
And more than good, really. Sort of nailed on goals. Just strike them in the corners. In fairness, the players have hit the target, but the keeper's done well for them.
The Hawthorns relatively quiet at the moment. They've not seen a huge amount of success in terms of 3-point hauls this season. Well, not this season, but certainly this year, 2019. And they can see at the moment that although they're 1-0 up, Swansea City are certainly giving them a game. 2-1 it was at the Liberty when the two sides met earlier in the season. That was back in November. There's an opportunity for Murphy to whip one in quickly, and Nordfeldt leaves it run across him.
That was a good cross.
Back in it comes. Van der Horn deals with it, but it comes to Murphy. Murphy tries to lift it over the top, and it is indeed still bouncing around in that 6-yard box until the Dutchman Van der Horn gets it away. A little bit extra skip in the step for Swansea City at the moment. They'll feel that they can get their way back into it. Now then, no flag. But likewise, no danger.
It's like a replica of Friday night, but tonight we've created far more chances.
Swansea just hoping they could have got Dan James on the end of that one.
We should be 2-3-1 up now.
Still playing the ball around nicely, Swansea City, still heavily leading the possession stats. Dyer gets himself out of trouble, and now Norton out to James. Dyer popping up on the left hand side. Quick short passing by Swansea City into the penalty area. Routledge couldn't get it back to James, but keeps possession of the ball, and that's the important thing. Now the centre halves getting involved.
Lucky. Dominating the play now. As times I guess you've got to get a goal, see?
Townsend sends it long into the Swansea half. Easily picked up by Carter Vickers. No pressure at all on the Swansea City back line. Over a third of the game gone, and Swansea will be happy with the performance. They won't be happy with the goal conceded, the manner of it.
Grimes, that is scored.
Lovely pass, right, lovely bring down. Selina doesn't need any help. It's perhaps a measure of how Swansea are playing at the moment, and Van der Horn can be so far inside the Albion half of the field, and he's got his side a free kick there. Dwight Gale not exactly agreeing with the decision.
Playing really well, the Swans, in fairness.
Grimes looking for Dan James, can't get it through to him on this occasion, but we'll keep moving it round. Can the dominance in possession lead to an equaliser? Dyer looking to find space, can't get it through to Connor Roberts, who's desperately trying to jostle and move his position to receive. It's gone instead into Selina. Grimes fires, now gets it out to Roberts. Dyer going down the line and picks it up, back to Roberts. It's probably about a minute and a half since the West Bromwich Albion had a serious touch of the ball. Here's Routledge putting it into the box. It would have been quite something if that had led to a goal. He's probably grateful to have the ball in his hands, Sam Johnston.
We're way on top.
The keeper used to be at Manchester United. Didn't play a single game for them. They loaned him out over his time there to 7 different clubs. And he joined West Bromwich Albion in 2018. 31st appearance for them tonight. His kick has gone straight to Swansea possession.
Just keep getting to Matty Grimes, He's playing really well.
It's a real strange one. If you're watching this as a neutral, you wouldn't think, first of all, that the team in purple were a goal down, and you certainly wouldn't think they were the mid-table side compared to the playoff side.
And you'd think they were the home side.
It's a nice ball by Norton. Just can't be kept by Byers. Cleared as far.
I'll try and get an equaliser now before half time. Don't deserve to win behind.
Harper given space edge of the penalty area, and Swansea sort that one out and reverts straight away to that short, accurate passing that clears the ball up to Dan James. Coming from deep inside his own half. Dyer's with him. Dyer gives it back. Dan James trying to work it through onto his right foot, just can't do so, but he's so quick he almost wins that ball back for Swansea City instead. Harper has it. And Keem Harper takes it out onto the right hand side and waits for others to arrive.
It's a foul.
And the goal scorer Chris Brunt committed it. I'm not sure what his case was with the referee, but it's a clear free kick. Selina had moved the ball away and Brunt stuck his foot out and took him down. Dyer turns, space, moving towards the 18-yard box inside to Selina, and the keeper puts it over the crossbar with the faintest touch.
Great save. Great effort by Selina. Watch your son. Good save.
Dyer got in that space, and
yeah, that was in the net.
There haven't been many times tonight when Dyer's been able to turn and run 20 yards or 15 yards in front of him without being opposed.
The game should be done and dusted now.
Corner on the right, decent delivery into the crowd. Just comes through again. Dyer will be the man who gets to it first. James with him. Harper in front. He may fancy his chances of trying to run Harper down that left-hand side, but he threads it through to Dyer. Dyer puts it low into the box, and it just needs a touch. It's a spot kick.
Definite.
Well, they can argue all they like.
Red card, he was going to score the goal. Hope he sends him off. Get your card out. Blatant foul.
Well, I think we may well see a card.
Yeah.
But Mike van der Horn was all set
to tap it in the net.
Equalise. We'll need a new penalty kick taker in a moment, but have a look at this one. Van der Horn coming in.
That is a sending off.
Of course, the rule doesn't allow the second punishment. The penalty kick will be enough.
Yeah, the referee thinks there's just a penalty is enough.
Right, Selina. McBurney had the last one saved. It's not a question of whether he can take it tonight anyway, because he's not in the Midlands. But Burson Selina to step up for Swansea City for what would be a deserved equaliser. Is he going to get
deserved.
it? Right-footed. Wyndham, you tell me, what was that?
I've never seen anything like that.
What did we just see?
Professional football. His standing foot kicked the ball and he just slipped. Oh my God. That will be shown all over the world, night after night after night. He's kicked the ball with his standing foot, he slipped, yes, and
I'm speechless.
Yeah,
absolutely speechless.
You never forget that, and
oh dear.
You'll say, tell me in 10 years' time. Remember that time West Brom?
Where was I when Selina did that?
I know.
Well, for the second successive penalty kick, Swansea City have missed it, and
the goalie died.
It's not so much the ground gives way; he almost jumps into it with his standing foot.
If one of the other Swansea lads knew it was going to happen, he could have run in.
And like any true pro, he looks and blames the ground.
Yeah, but oh God, life. We've got to get a result from this game. Maybe we're miles better than them.
I can only imagine what Graham Potter is saying.
I'd like to see what Lee Trundle says after time now. Lee Trundle's taking millions of penalties.
I've seen Trundle do that one and score with a standing foot. Well, Graham looks from his facial expression.
Shocked,
he's shell-shocked. Well, that was some free kick.
And the guy should have been sent off as well.
And what must be going through his head? Oh, let's have another look.
Oh, they're going to... Oh, God.
Well, at least he got some well wishes there from Chris Brunt, who I'm sure said, oh, bad luck, mate. It could have happened to anyone, he said.
God. I don't think if there's another penalty, I don't think he'll be taking it.
No. I'm not sure I'd let him have a corner.
No, he's our best player. If Emery wanted to take a penalty, I'd say give it to Selina. just a one-off thing it is, but I'd be more determined now. Well, it should spur the Swans on even more. You know, we know we're good enough to get a goal.
Well, we've hit the post. We've completely missed the penalty. We've had the keeper make 3 or 4 saves, but we trail with 3 minutes left of the first half.
We could be.
As you say, I'm sure in the half-time chat, Lee Trundle will have some thoughts to come, and that will be a couple of minutes away, the half-time roundup. Shaunhead and Lee picking the meat off the bones of a first half that Swansea City have played pretty well, but at the moment find themselves trailing. Ball into the box, need to deal with that. They certainly can't afford to go 2-0 down.
And with Ollie McBurney out, you know, you'd say, you know, penalty, give it to Selina. Everybody would, I think. All the fans, all the team.
I think everybody felt confident,
yeah,
when he stepped up. Dyer beaten in the air. West Brom with a...
Every workplace tomorrow morning, everybody's going to say, "Did you see that Swansea? I missed a penalty."
In the world of social media, that will be
it will be
viral, Wyndham.
Yes, that's why we've got to go on and win the game now. And for people to say, "Yeah, he missed a penalty, but we won the game," because we are miles better than West Brom.
Best place for that ball, sent long, away from danger. Swansea at risk of being outnumbered on the edge of their penalty area. Agazi takes one on the nose. %71% the possession at the moment. 7 shots by the Swans, 3 of them deemed to be on target, but each of those 3 really good opportunities to score.
And the referee missed out on the red card. The guy fouled him, fouled Van der Horn while he was going to tap it in. So that's for me a red card.
Flicked on, Murphy, ball into the box, near post. Dan James, again, distance is the best thing to put on the ball. He sends it down, out of play. Late little rally at the end of the first half.
Yeah. Swans mustn't use this now as an excuse of perhaps losing the game, missing that penalty. We've got to get our heads up and get on with the game.
Not long. Routledge holds it up 2 around him. It's a Ghazi's touch that takes it out of play. They don't look overjoyed with the first half, the West Bromwich Albion supporters there.
Has he been outplayed this way?
And there is the half-time whistle. Frustrating, Wyndham, first 45 minutes.
Well, great display for the Swans, and that penalty out would be an ideal 1-1 half-time, and we'd have come out and won the game, I think. But Craig Potter's got to build him up now, get him out second half, and we're still capable of winning this game.
you'd like to feel that if they create the chances they did in the first half, in the
Yeah,
second half,
yeah.
that something's going to go in.
Yeah. But it only goes to show Ollie McBurney has got 17 goals and nobody else got nowhere near that. He's our main goal scorer. If he'd have played there today now, he'd have had that trick by now. But he's not playing and we've got to get on with it.
Well, I'm looking forward to the half-time show. We're going to get Lee Trundle's thoughts on penalty taking. So from the Hawthorns, half-time, West Bromwich Albion 1, Swansea City 0.